So the market today is at a pause. We are not seeing much activity in the market because, of course, it's a weekend, and of course, major crypto exchanges, the stock market, everything is not trading. So that means for liquidity flow into crypto assets and, of course, crypto activities, everything is down. So it's a normal situation that we always see in the market. But besides that, okay, the last two days or so, from Thursday, from Wednesday, and the midweek till now, we've been seeing a red market. Talking about a lot of investors dropping their position. Hi there, you're welcome to St.JamesCrypto. My name is James Kenneth, and I'm here to bring you the latest update in crypto. Now, before we go into the topic for today, I just want to talk about, of course, the situation of the markets, which I see a lot of people are still worried about the market dropping. The market is not going to drop more than 10 to 15%. Of course, this is not a financial advice. I'm here to just educate you and give you my opinion about the market. You're totally responsible for your investment, and nothing that I say is a financial advice. Please know that. Now, having said that, today being the 28th of September, the market is just trading sideways. Everything is down, no much activity, no much liquidity volume flowing to the market. See Bitcoin still remaining below that 110,000 mark, and of course, all the top 20, 30 cryptos are just following the same way. So, relative strength index of crypto right now sitting at that barely oversold zone, 40%. So we're expecting the market to pick back momentum up and to do what it always does. Okay, so fear and greed, there's of course a lot of sentiment in the market. Someone said, a wise man said, if there's a lot of fear in the market, that's the time for you to be totally bullish, for you to not be afraid, for you to make this crazy investment. But when there's a lot of greed in the market, that's the time for you to take precaution. That's the time for you to be wise and know when to, dump your bags. Of course, not a financial advice. Now, I released a video yesterday talking about memecoin. The bullrun this year, 100x crypto is corner. We can see a lot of memecoin taking, might take a very bullish or might take a very crazy run to the upside. Talking about those cryptos and what I think those cryptos might be doing in this bullrun. Now, one thing that surprised me were the comments I saw under those videos. Someone talking about what, how do they understand the bull market, and of course, if the bull market will be noticed since they're just a beginner, when we then notice that the bull market has already begun. I've said this number without times. The bull market will start. Once do you notice the bull market? When would you notice the bull market? Sorry, that's the question. I've been beating around all the bull. So the bull market will notice that the bull market has officially begun, not officially begin, has picked up momentum again once we start seeing, of course, from what Bitcoin has been doing for the past couple of months, half a year now, Bitcoin dominance drop, altcoin season starts kicking in. A lot of altcoin like ethereum, like BNB, we've seen part of that going up already. And once they continue with full momentum, and after these altcoin, then we can see the memecoin take effect as well. So then you should know that, of course, the bull market is moving to a crazy peak right now. And of course, you need to get these for you to make investment, for you to make some crazy profit from meme or altcoin. Depends on what project you are in, what utility, and of course the community around it, the rate of adoption. This you need to know. I haven't answered those questions. And which bring me to the next point now. Someone dropped these, and that's just touched my spirit. The real BNB Tiger Inu. Someone asked me that question. I've been asked that question number without times. The real BNB Tiger Inu. Old or new contract address. That means because there are two projects out there. There's a new one, there's an old one. Which one is the real one? You alone could answer that question. Which one is the real one? Is it the old one or the new one? Ladies and gentlemen, BNB Tiger has two contract addresses. The one that was set out before and the new one that we just see right now. Okay, one of the BNB Tiger has 17 zeros in the price, and the other one has 11 zeros. So the other one with 11 zeros, you can see the price. The other one with 11 zero is the new one, and the 70 zero is the old one. For you to say which one is the real one is the one that you only decide by yourself. Okay, I'm not here. I can't tell you which one is the real one or which one is the fake, because when you say one is real, you're automatically calling the other one fake. So for what I did, my investment strategy, the worst thing you can do in crypto is to not to make profit. Okay. So for me to make some good profits in the project, I decided to divide my bags. That means I decided to put some amount of money into the new one and some amount of money into the old one. So that question you're asking about, I think the name of that person is, let me see, the name of that person is Esther Walker. Esther Walker, 1369. I think she dropped a very serious question there, and that comment I will blow away. Okay, so the only you can answer that question based on your research, based on what you think. And now the next question to everyone is, which one has the possibility of doing an 100x? Which one? Which of these two crypto? How do you know which one has the possibility to do an 100x? Now we've talked and talked and talked. That's the debate going on in the BNB Tiger community. A lot of people would say the dev team they can, push the new, like we've seen some bond going up in the new project. The dev team come out to say they're officially not going to promote the old one because they have moved on, migrated into the old one. And of course, a lot of people think the new one is a scam because the dev team are going to rug pull from anytime from now. So, and the dev team are also promoting the new one, doing some bonds, trying to reach out to more investors, put the new one on exchanges, change the old, like convert the address of the old ones to the new one, doing everything, promoting the new one. And of course, that question is for every one of you watching my video, okay? I've told you my strategy, what I'm doing. You're the one that will answer that question. But on the other hand, I also believe the community has a hand to play in the old one. Because if we could accelerate burns, there'll be, a lot of adoption, a lot of people supporting the old project. Then it can also go higher, okay? How can I support the old one? I'm buying part of the old one. I'm also, investing money in part of the old one. Okay, I also invested in a new one because I don't want to be losing out. I don't want to be losing out, ladies and gentlemen. So having said that, it's only you that could answer that question. And it's only you that can, determine which project what do you think? The project that has the possibility of 100x, the one who is really backed by the dev team, or the one that the dev team have come out to renounce and they would no longer support. So depends on you, ladies and gentlemen. You're totally responsible. If you watch to this point, please, you've not subscribed to my channel, I'll advise you to do that. That's the only way you're telling YouTube that you like my content. And everything that I share with you, that you derive value. from it. So please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, break it, do whatever you like with the bell, and so you could get a video or get notified anytime I release a video. So having talked that, I want to move to the next phase. A lot of you also ask about how to get BNB Tiger through PancakeSwap. Now, what you're gonna do, if it depends on the wallet you're using. Let me see if I can share my screen. Yep, I can share my screen. So I shared my screen right now. So this is PancakeSwap, and I've already opened my Trust wallet here, and I connected my Trust wallet to these accounts here on PancakeSwap. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, because BNB Tiger is on BNB Smart Chain. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, buy BNB native currency. Let's say I put $150, and I'm going to buy BNB. Sometime depends on which part of the country you are, or which continent you are. You see, it's like there's an exchange called Mercury. So this exchange, this centralized exchange, I can buy from them directly the price of BNB. So when I buy BNB, it's going to appear in my crypto wallet as BNB. Okay. And once it appears as BNB, after, of course, you place all the procedure, you buy the token, you put your credit card and everything, then BNB will appear on your wallet. So once BNB appeared on your wallet, you're going to convert BNB to BNB Tiger. You just swap, okay? You see in your wallet, it says swap. So you're going to swap. I'm using Trust Wallet here. I also have MetaMask wallet. Okay. I also have Atomic wallet. I also have Binance. You can connect all of them to PancakeSwap. So once you do that, you buy BNB, you swap BNB for your BNB Tiger, and it's there in your wallet. So that's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen, because you will not find BNB directly with, let's see, buy crypto. With buy crypto, this will appear. If I try to check, okay, I say smart chain. Okay, it tells me which crypto. Select BNB. So search for the name BNB. I won't find BNB Tiger. You see, it's not there. So what I would do, I just buy BNB, and of course, then I would swap BNB for BNB Tiger, and that's what I would do. Now, for which BNB Tiger to swap? Some of you can want to swap BNB old for BNB new. What you have to do, you have to check the depending on the number of zeros attached. If there's 17 zeros attached to the coin, that is the old BNB. If there is 11 zero attached to the coin, that's the new BNB. Okay, so if there's 11 zeros, that's the new BNB project. And another thing is to whichever BNB you choose, you can check the price, you can check the contact address on CoinMarketCap. You go to the crypto, you click below, you see the contract address, you say contract address, so you get the contract address from that crypto. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This week, we're expecting the market to start picking momentum, and we are ready to see a bullish finale going into the end of the year, starting from this October, like I said earlier, and pushing through into the end of the year. And let's see what our expectations are high. I'm very bullish. I'm expectant. I'm looking at how to make those 100x profits from my investment. I've said it number with half times. If you watch this video to now, like, subscribe. There's no other way I can stress about it. And of course, if you want to learn how to trade, there's a partner I'm partnering with. Please check the link, the link below in the description. Follow me for more. Nice to see you. Have a wonderful weekend. It's a Sunday. Please be a good boy. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday.